Okay, now, without asshole other people shooting me all the time, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption, where originally what I was wanting to do was to have I was thinking of, cinematic games and games that look beautiful and, stand the test of time. Truly cinematic, not, fucking game media marketing cinematic. And my immediate thought went to Red Dead Redemption. Although I must admit, while the freaking sunrise looks beautiful, the lighting has done a little bit to disprove my point. It'd be nice if I could see the beautiful things I was looking at, but to be fair, that red sky in the morning, with my shadow illuminated just like that, is beautiful. Like, that's a screenshot. But I must admit, the textured waterfall in the background does ruin it a little bit. So yeah, no, I was thinking of cinematic games, and I immediately jumped to Red Dead Redemption. So I figured we'd ride around a bit, have a look at some beautiful scenery, me, and Concord here, and see what we could see. I stupidly made the idea of doing this in just a regular online multiplayer match, but unfortunately, asshole other players just kept teleporting to me and shooting me all the time, and I'm not into that. If I want to be into that, then I'll join a freaking actual hardcore lobby with, shooting people, or I'll play Call of Duty or something. No, I don't want to go up the ladder, I want to go up this ladder. But I just didn't want that. I wanted to have a nice scenic view of the sunrise. Rockstar games and their ladder and door interactions are always hilarious. Now, come on. I want to get to this tall top of this tower and watch the sunrise. Oh, look at that. The orange glow rising over the mist. The light increasing. The red sky in the morning. It's beautiful. Even look at the lighting of this. Look at, just the lantern, how it's illuminating the shadows of the table it's sitting on. Oh, it's amazing. This game should have had a PC release. A PC version of this on full graphics with upgraded mods would have been utterly spectacular. Oh. I'm not usually one to bend over for graphics because I think gameplay is more important, but I think this would have been, this on PC, as I said, with, turned up graphics, maybe a few texture mods. This would have just been a game I would have just, watched for hours. I wouldn't even bother playing it, I would just watch it. Beautiful. The sun rising in the morning. The light coming back. Gatling gun spewing on the train tracks. Wonder how far the Gatling gun actually goes. I'd imagine you wouldn't actually get too many hits from this range. Oh well. Right, let's leave the fort behind and start on our cinematic tour. Right. No. Bad. That'll do. Right. No, open door. And Red Dead Redemption has some wonky physics, I realised. Concord! Concord! Where are you, Concord? Concord! Oh, you're coming. Come along, Concord. There you are! My trusty steed, Concord. Let's ride! Right. Dun 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 dun. Oh, look at the sun rising in the morning. Right, where do we want to go next? Cinematic. Oh, we want to go up to the waterfall, don't we? Because that's kind of just a natural one to go to. Go to the Rio Grande, maybe? And then take a ride up to... I don't really like tall trees. It's not so much cinematic as creepy, personally, the atmosphere of that forest. And this is someone who usually actually really loves forests in real life. There is a little bit of texture pop in, I must admit, but well, this game is like what, 2007, 2008. Well, it's like, yeah, it's like 8-9 years old, I think. So I suppose you can't really complain too much about that. But then again, I think a PC version of this game probably would have made it age a hell of a lot better. Yeah, this is the type of game they should have had to release like a remastering for PS4 and PC and Xbox One. But I imagine Rockstar is more interested in milking shark cards for GTA Online and trying to make Red Dead 2. Which I have no doubt will fucking have shark cards or some form of microtransactions in it. Oh man, look at the trees, look at the forest texture, the vibrant green, the individual branches. Oh, this is another screenshot. It's beautiful. It doesn't look quite as beautiful on my recording to my right there, but on my screen it does look like it. Whoa! Hold up, Concord. Oh, Rio Grande looks lovely. Oh. Oh, look, there's the bridge and the waterfall. We'll go have a visit, shall we? Oh. Oh, this will be a nice place. Whoa! Hold up, Concord. My friend. Concord. There we go. Right. Hold up, Concord. I just want to have a bit of a cinematic sort of thing. There we go. Just wait for the texture to pop. Look at that. The light, the water reflections, the waterfall in the background, the green trees. Oh, lovely. What a lovely time. Oh, that water doesn't look like it's swimmable. Surprisingly, it looks simultaneously massively deep, but also not deep at all, because it looks like you can see the bottom of the riverbed. Interesting. Right. Maybe we'll... Well, do we want to ride up to the waterfall? Concord! Concord! What are you doing under the pier, Concord? Concord, you silly Billy. You're not an aquatic animal, you are a horse. Come on, Concord, you can do it. Jump. There, no. Bad Concord. You're not a bad Concord, you need to try harder. Try harder, Concord. That. Yeah. Good work, Concord. Now, let's ride to America. Dun, 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 dun. Look, all power lines. Jeez. Actually, we still have in New Zealand, like, we still have power lines that look like that. It's, like, down the South Island in the more rural areas. It's kind of funny. Man. What a beautiful place. Speaking of beautiful places, did a road trip of New Zealand to get my... Well, most of New Zealand, actually. Yeah, we went from the South Island to the North Island to grab all my stuff back from my old house where I was fired. Interesting standard of practice when your job can lay you off because you have a broken leg, but this is not the place to air my dirty grievances. This is the place to enjoy the scenery. And getting back to scenery, man, my country has, well, our country, well, I suppose most of you are probably not New Zealanders, so New Zealand's a beautiful country. If you get out of the cities, as with most countries, I suppose, and you actually have to take the time, we have some beautiful places. Great. Let's go down here. Look at this. Oh, the beautiful green trees, and the trees actually get greener as you go down to and you get more small plants as you get closer to the water, just like in real life. Look at this. Lovely. Stay out of the water, Concord. Right. Just in case, you never know what sort of wildlife shows up. Look at this. What a lovely place. You wouldn't want to live here during a flood, though, personally. I think that would not be ideal. But, seems like, you know, it's a nice, simple lifestyle. You know, waterfront property, simple house, not much complicated to it. I suppose the guy's probably happy. Right. Any good screenshots? I do like that, personally. I like the tree, the framing of the tree. but not too bad. Alright, come along, Concord. Right. Where else do we could go, my good friend Concord? That's beautiful. Well, not in this area, because it's all grey and swampy and dull. Oh, and it's raining. Hey, maybe we'll just ride through here. I know it's supposed to symbolize the lawlessness of Thieves Landing, but personally I think this Thieves Landing's just grim, grey, dull. Oh, Concord. There you go, Concord. You're an impressive jumper, my good friend. Right. Well, I don't really think there's, aside from the good lighting of the street lamps, you know, and how they illuminate the light circle and all the lighting about that, there isn't actually much cinematic around here. Let's just ride on. Evening, good sir. Let's ride to the Great Plains. Yeah. Ooh, I know another couple of good cinematic places we should have a look around for. Ooh, the Dixie Ferry. I wonder. Oh, I think this might be a nice cinematic sort of place. I mean, Record of Serendipity. I mean, we've got a nice forest here. Oh, and the lights come back, so it's made it a lot more cheerful. Tell you what, Concord, let's go explore around the Serendipity. Let's see what sort of cinematic things we can come up with there. Oh, I like the... Well, that's actually not a bad shot, looking out over the water. Nah, not that so much, personally. The coast doesn't look too bad. Let's have a look at the boat, shall we? I always forget this place is here, actually. Also, how long would it have been here for all this moss to grow on it? You wouldn't really think, you know, that level of, like... Yeah, I've worked with boats in real life, and I've worked with wooden boats, and not all of them get this mossy, even in the water. Maybe algae? Maybe it's algae, but this must have been here for at least 10 years. Because look at the rust and the level of slime on it. It's pretty gross. Poor boat. I wonder what brought it down. Oh no, I think I remember. It was John Marsden's gang in the single player. Poor boat. Well, that's still... I think there's a little bit of problem with texture popping, so it's not the most cinematic, but it does look quite nice. I'll give it that. All right. Anywhere else we want to? Let's go to Blackwater and end the video there, because literally this video has no point other than sightseeing. Originally I was thinking of just doing an online thing and, you know, shooting some gang hideouts, shooting some other players and stuff, but personally everybody does that. It's boring. And I have very limited tolerance for fellow human beings, especially in online multiplayer games. I have enough trouble dealing with my 6 friends I play 7 Days to Die with. Although I think I'm probably the most annoying out of all of them in there. I mean, seriously, you hand me a paintbrush and you expect me not to paint my fellow friends' houses pink and purple? Geez, that's an oversight on your part rather than mine. But carrying on. I should do some videos in 7 Days to Die if the others are interested. I'll have to investigate that one. Anyway, come along, Concord, let's ride. Dun 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 dun. What do you say, Concord? You want to go to Blackwater? Look, buildings in the distance. There, Concord. Alright. Look, Concord. Civilization. There's a church. And there's houses. Blackwater. You know, personally, Blackwater's, I think from the 1900 standards, Blackwater would be an ugly eyesore. You know, all these yuck buildings and concrete panels and construction, but from a modern standard, I would kill to live in a city as, you know, simple as this. Bloody hell, I'm sick of frickin' highways and concrete high-rises and crap. To live in a simple city like this, or a simple town like this, would be nice. That's why I really want to move out of the city and into the country, when my leg's healed and I can get a job somewhere. But, you know, that is what it is. Although, personally, I think this red brick building is pretty ugly. Actually, let's do an architectural evaluation, shall we? No, square, simple, red brick, not a fan. Not a fan of that one either. Just, I don't like the red brick. Columns are nice. Windows are good. Bank. Yeah, the bank's quite nice. I quite like it. The white stone. Needs a bit of a clean up. Simple construction. Recessed columns. Not too bad. Hotel, once again, that boring red brick. Not interested. Not interested in red brick. Ooh. Movie theater. Oh, with the dome. Windows. Yeah, I quite like that building. Blackwater Ledger, that's more my type of building. I like it, the simple wood construction, the balcony. I have a problem with the windows though, but apart from that. More red brick garbage, more red brick garbage. Oh, yeah, the merchants is nice. I quite like the merchants. Yeah. Actually, I think that inn's quite nice. I love the balcony. Red, once again, red brick though. I'm not a fan of red brick. And all these houses are pretty simple. Oh, Concord. Where are you going there? Got a mind of your own on that one, my friend. Come along, Concord. Blacksmithing. Nah, all general sort of standard buildings. Oh, the train station? Nah, red brick again. Not a big fan. That's a nice simple house, but the house I actually had my eye on is this one here. Now I like it. Villa setting. Villa setting, 2 stories, pointed roofs, a nice all the way round balcony. As a decent section. You'd want to clean up the outhouse. You don't have much land to work with, but I suppose you're buying it for the building rather than the property. Clean up some of the rubbish on it. Although, I must admit, I think right here, you'd build a gazebo. Build a gazebo here, and you could look out over the ocean. This is a nice living style. Although the docker to the left kind of ruins it, and you are a little bit close to town. So, property value-wise, building good, location average. This has suddenly gone from a tour. This has gone from a cinematic tour to a freaking housing development show, hasn't it? Freaking real estate show. Well, we've got to carry on. No, personally, no. Windows are ugly. Crap. There's no all the way round deck. You got better trees, but oh man, no windows on the ground floor. Look at that. No use of natural light. Back door. Oh, this location is not even that as good as the next door neighbor house. No way, I wouldn't buy that one. Oh, knock a few more windows into it. A bit of more personality and maybe. Now this one. This one's similar to the one down the bottom. However, you still get to see views from the second story. Stay Concord. You got more windows, but you need more personally. It needs improvement, and it needs an all the way round deck, definitely. So we'll say an average, maybe give that a 6. Give the one down there a 7. That one, the green one, give that like a 5. So I don't know. Personally, I like that one because it's just far enough out of town. And you've got, a nice centralized spot on the hill. But I still would take that bottom one, personally. Would still take the bottom one. What about round here? What sort of houses have we got? Well, first off, the fact that you need posts to hold that one up is a bit odd. These are obviously lower but higher income sort of house. Like lower income houses, but higher than your average. Come along, Concord. Jump, Concord. Come on, Concord, we gotta look at these other houses. Right. Oh, now this, Concord, you You were really good at jumping, but you haven't quite... There you go, good boy. No way. Too ugly, too square, too small. This one, now we're talking. 2-story balcony, 2 stories, most of the way around veranda. Oh, the back of the house is ugly as bollocks. And trust me, bollocks are not very pretty. Yeah, that's not too bad. Knock a few more windows into it, extend the balcony a bit around, and we'd talk. So I'll give that one maybe a 6, same as that other one. Next to the graveyard, which I'm personally not a big fan of, but you are outside the town itself, so you got a bit more privacy. And this house. Now, first off, loving the section. Big section, great. Love the section. Fully fenced, all the way around veranda, 2-story. Once again, you're next to the graveyard, which isn't opportune, but I can overlook that. You're on a hill. You've got plenty of trees on your section. You're just outside of town, although your view is spoiled by all the big buildings. It's a toss-up between this house and that other house on the corner. I don't know, I'd give this one maybe a 7... No, give it an 8 out of 10, because of the location, the property size, and the 2-story nature of it. Need to know... Oh, no, you do have a balcony on the 2nd store over here. Okay, 8 out of 10. I'd probably buy that house if I had to choose to live in Blackwater. Although, oh shit, I forgot. You're right near the train tracks. Oh, that's not opportune. Drop it down to a 7. So it's either that house or that corner house over there. But we'll leave the property developing show for another time. And instead, me and Concord will probably wish you all adios. So, Concord, my dear friend, let's ride to the end of the pier. I know you're not a big fan of water, but I'd like you to be here as well. Alright, well, on behalf of myself and Concord and the beautiful Pacific Ocean, and the beautiful morning day, I shall say adios. I have no idea what the purpose of this video is, but I'm going to throw it out anyway.